What is up, guys? Luke Deutschlander here with another video. If you guys like my videos, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, and give me some feedback down below in the comments. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to save you money when you're going to be shipping stuff. Alright, so shipping is a really kind of... I don't know, it's kind of a touchy topic because of the fact that, everybody's got a little bit different method, but I've been doing this for 6 years, and I want to show you guys some in-depth stuff that I personally do that saves me a lot of money. So you guys are going to see here on the screen a box. Now this box has got 2 laptops in it, and then it's also got another box that's sealed that has a bunch of phones inside it that are individually packed with bubble mailers. So the first problem with this picture, guys, and I'm sure you guys are seeing this, and I'm going to show you with the mouse, and if it doesn't show up in the video, I'm going to actually make a little animation in the video so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But obviously you guys see that there's a gap there about like this. And if this box was sitting here in real life with me, it'd be about this size. I actually packaged this box up earlier and shipped it out. So one of the common problems that we run into with shipping, guys, is the fact that not all boxes are going to be exactly the right size for us. And let me tell you this right now, wrapping everything in bubble wrap 10 times over to make your box compact, which is you want your box to be compact because of the fact that you don't want your items to be swish-washing all around and being, jumbled up and down. You want your box to be compact. You want your items inside it to be tight. Of course, you want it to be tight with a layer of insulation around it. But the solution, guys, to an oversized box is not wrapping all your items 10 times over in bubble wrap or bubble mailers, etc., or whatever you may be doing. There's actually a better way, and I want to show you guys basically what I do when I have to trim down a big box. Now, obviously, this kind of usually only applies on big orders. If you have a typical sized, MacBook or laptop, typically you can fit them in a large padded, or not a large padded, but a large USPS flat rate box. You can get the longer, large ones. They're usually about this long and about that high, and usually that fits most MacBooks and most laptops. But you are going to have the occasional order where you have to ship out 2 laptops at the same time, or a bunch of phones or a bunch of laptops at the exact same time, and you just need to basically run to the nearest store and get a big giant box and try and fit everything in it. The unfortunate thing that happens if you don't know what I'm about to show you, and it's kind of self-explanatory actually what I'm about to show you, but not many people think about this, and basically you end up overpaying for shipping because what you see here on the screen, guys, is, we've got this much gap in the box. Now, the reason why that costs us more to ship too is because when you put your dimensions in at the post office, or if you're paying for an online label, if you have an extra, say, foot onto a box that you really don't need and it's just wrapped on bubble wrap in the inside and you could have compacted the box, well, you could have saved a lot of money on shipping because when you get into boxes that weigh a little more, I want to say that this box weighed about, I think it was like close to 20 pounds because one of the laptops in there is a bigger, thicker gaming laptop, and obviously they were, as you can see in the photo, they're in the box, so they've got chargers in them, etc. So I think it was close to 20 pounds with the phones and all that stuff that was in there also, and I saved myself about $25 by basically spending an extra 3 minutes with my package. So $25, guys, you do the math on that, it's worth the 3 minutes. It might take you a little bit longer when I first show you this, but after you do it for a little bit, you're going to get good at it. So what you're going to need, guys, is you're going to basically need to go to either Walmart or a local hardware store, and you're going to need to purchase a utility knife with a razor blade. Make sure you guys cut away from yourself because I don't want to see anybody getting hurt out there. So I've had it happen before to me. I've cut into myself and I'm like, oh shoot. So always cut away from yourself when you're cutting boxes because the little cardboard boxes, guys, have ridges on them. So that being said, guys, enough about that. Let's go to the next picture. So you see here, guys, oversized box, next picture. So right there, boom. So what I actually do with the boxes, guys, to save me money is what I will do is I will actually cut them down so they are level with the stuff that I am packaging inside them, and I will flip them on their side. As you guys can see, this box is no longer standing straight up. I'll flip them on their side so everything is laying flush on the side that I've already packaged and insulated, and basically I just cut around and make a flush line the best that I can all the way around. Some of these are a little bit neater than others. This one was a little bit crooked. However, when you go to put the top part on, you can actually cut it again so it sits flush and it looks nice. We'll go to the next picture here, guys. So right there, as you can see, basically I just cut the top off. Just going to go back one more photo. I cut the top off like this, and then I cut all the way around the box. And this is huge, guys, because of the fact that, like I said, number one, guys, you want to make sure that your package is compacted. You don't want it sliding around, up and down, jingling around inside. That's how stuff gets broken, especially when you're shipping smartphones and electronics. And then number two, guys, it's going to save you money. As you guys can look in the photo, guys, I actually pretty much cut this box in half. So that's going to save me a lot of money. And I mean, obviously it doesn't weigh much, but I am saving in weight. And then, like I said, the dimensions of the package, when you guys aren't shipping flat rate, are huge. You guys have to consider that the bigger or longer your package is all around, when you guys are shipping non-flat rate, it's going to cost you a lot more money. So we'll go to the next photo, guys, and I'll show you. So right there, I've kind of got it all cut down now in this photo. You can see it's pretty even. Everything's packaged. This was a really expensive package, so I really went kind of all out on the bubble wrap. And then I'm going to go to the final one and talk about this. So right there, guys, you can see that I've got everything basically cut down. And just to go back in this photo, what I actually did here is you can see the sides there. You can see I've still got kind of a square like the top of the box. What I do then is I actually kind of cut these flaps out a little bit, so that way it'll lay flat over the box again that I previously cut out. And then, as you can see on the back end there, I'll take a razor blade and I'll just slash that down quick, leave about this much. So I basically make my own little flaps, and all it is, guys, is just basically cutting. There's no fancy really method to it. Just kind of make sure everything's straight. And when you get good at this, guys, all it is just a cut here, a cut here, a cut there, a cut there, and then usually a square here to cut out a flap if you're making the box smaller. And it's that simple. You guys might want to experiment with this before you're actually shipping out items, just because of the fact that sometimes it does get confusing, but once you do it, guys, it's super simple. It's just basically cutting the box in half and then cutting it down one more time and then taping it all together. And like I said, guys, although it can be a little time consuming at first, when you get good at this, guys, it literally takes me 2 to 3 minutes to do, and then boom, I wrap it up really good with tape. And you know, I'm saving myself sometimes $25 to $30. I had one box that was extremely large just because everything was awkward, and I kind of cut the box and basically custom fit everything, and I saved myself about 45 bucks. And it only took me about, that one was about 8 minutes. It was a little bit longer, but you know, every dollar counts when it comes to buying and reselling online, especially because our margins are so slim sometimes. You know, depending on what you're selling. And you also don't want anything to get broken, and it also looks a lot better when you ship a package to the customer and everything comes compacted, and you know, everything was packaged really well. You know, it gives them security when they open the package up and they see, oh, nothing was flopping around, and you know, everything was packaged really, really, really well. So that's one of the ways you guys can save money. Another way you guys can save money, and you guys should all be doing this, if you're not, make sure you guys take advantage of this, is if you guys do start sending flat rate, guys, don't be paying extra by using other boxes and then using the USPS priority labels. Make sure you guys are getting all your shipping supplies from USPS. They will ship them free to your door. All you have to do is go to USPS.com, make an account, and then you can get free shipping materials. You can get padded flat rate envelopes. You can get bubble mailers. I think they have a couple different size. You can get all kinds of stuff. The only con to this is the fact that you do have to use their service. So if you guys are going to ship something like snail mail or say first class package, you guys could use your own bubble mailer. It might save you money just because of the fact that you're not using USPS's priority mail service. It is a little bit more expensive. However, you guys are getting a free box, so you got to consider that. And they do have all kinds of boxes on their website with the dimensions on there. So that being said, guys, anything that's flat rate, make sure you guys use USPS. That's just my personal favorite. And then on top of that, when you guys do have larger packages, make sure you guys are cutting down your boxes, just because of the fact that it saves you so much money when you have a package that's half the size of what it could have been. And you know, this doesn't always happen, but like today I had 2 laptops sell, which I wasn't expecting, and I had a bunch of phones sell. So with that being said, guys, I needed to go out and get a box that was a lot bigger than anything that I had on hand. And the stuff that I did have on hand, I would have had to split it up in either to 2 or 3 packages, and that just wasn't going to work because of the fact that the buyer that bought all this stuff made 1 purchase order, paid for 1 invoice, so I need 1 tracking number. So it's super important to do that, guys. And like I said, it's going to save me money. It's going to save me a little bit in weights. Obviously, cardboard doesn't weigh that much, but it's saving you weight, it's saving you money in dimensions, and then also it saves you a lot of money in case your items were to get broken because of the fact that you didn't securely package your USPS box, or you know, whatever kind of package you're shipping. Compacting and making sure that everything is snug in the box is really, really important, guys. So anyways, if you guys have some of your own shipping methods, etc., or something that you do that helps save you money, I would love to hear it down below in the comments. Would love your guys' feedback, and I hope you guys got a little something from this video, and I hope it helps you out and it gives you some ideas also. So make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.